Good morning. This is Akashvani Kohima. The morning news read by Jonas Yantan. Following the political unrest in Bangladesh and potential impact of the influx of illegal immigrants into the region, Nagaland government is on high alert to prevent any infiltration of illegal immigration into the state. Addressing media persons in Kohima yesterday on the state's preparedness, Home Commissioner Vyasan R. said the deputy commissioners across the state have been instructed to activate all security coordination in their respective districts. He said we should remain alert and alive to the situation so that it should not be the case that the administration, the police and the entire state government is taken by surprise. To this, he said the deputy commissioners were instructed to intensify ILP checks with surprise inspections. Vyasan said the state has a very strong village council set up, and as such, the deputy commissioners are advised to activate the village councils and ensure that the communication channels are open for any unnatural movement or incident to be reported immediately. He said cross-border meetings with Assam counterparts has been initiated to enable early warnings, adding that 90% chance of any movement would be from that side. The Home Commissioner also informed that some deputy commissioners have already activated their security coordination apparatus with conducts of surprise checks in certain districts and reaching out to its Assam counterpart. Vyasan also emphasized on keeping the entire district administration apparatus alert and alive to the situation. The Home Commissioner further informed that DCs of Dimapur, Jumkedima and Newland have been alerted to conduct surprise checking. Nagaland's lone Lok Sabha MP, Supongmeren Jamir, has appealed to the central government to urgently solve the long-standing demand of Eastern Nagaland People's Organisation for creation of Frontier Nagaland Territory, FNT. Raising the matter during urgent public importance in the Lok Sabha yesterday, Jamir said the growing demand of FNT for eastern areas continue following deprivation of the basic infrastructure, employment, fund allocations and health, among others. He opined that the present government at the centre had agreed on Frontier Nagaland Territory, which was accepted by ENPO. He, however, cautioned the House that the delay to fulfill its promises would bring social disharmony among the Naga brothers. Jamir also sought an update on the status tripartite Memorandum of Settlement of 6 December 2022 and the draft of the working paper between the central government, state government and the ENPO. Meanwhile, the Communication Department of NPCC informed that the MP submitted 2 unstarred questions related to 2 agreements signed between Government of India and Naga political groups and the other in relation to the Frontier Nagaland Territory issue. The NPCC said the Lok Sabha Speaker has disallowed the unstarred questions on grounds that were secret in nature and in contravention to the rules of procedure and conduct of business in the Lok Sabha. The NPCC, however, informed that in response to subsequent request by the MP, the Speaker allowed Frontier Nagaland Territory issue to be raised in the Lok Sabha for discussion. Both the Houses of Parliament were adjourned sine die yesterday. The budget session of Parliament began on 22nd of last month and it was due to conclude on Monday. Speaker Om Birla said 15 meetings were held in this session which lasted for 115 hours. He said discussion on Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman Union Budget 2024-25 was 27 hours and 19 minutes. He said 12 government bills were introduced during the session, of which 4 were passed by the Lok Sabha. The Finance Bill, the Appropriation Bill, the Jammu and Kashmir Appropriation Bill, and Paradia Vayuvan Vithayak were passed in the lower house. The Speaker said Lok Sabha witnessed 136% productivity during the session. Rajya Sabha Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar said around 22 hours discussions were held on Union Budget in the upper house. He said the House sat for 90 hours during the session. The Supreme Court yesterday rejected a plea to delay the 2024 NEET PG exam scheduled for August 11. The court said it will be unjust to risk the future of 2 lakh students while rejecting a petition that argued the assigned exam cities were too inconvenient for some candidates. Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, along with Justices J.P. Patriwala and Manoj Misra, stated that as a matter of principle, the court will not reschedule the exam and cannot put the careers of many candidates in jeopardy. With that, we come to the end of the morning news. Have a nice day.